Hello, how's everyone doing? Are you all doing well? I hope you're all doing amazing. Oh shit, we have a lot of things to do. You know what? No. We focus on story. That's what we have to do. We focus on story. I really shouldn't lose any time on doing story. Do I wanna pull? I don't think I wanna pull. So sorry, Hugo, but I really need to get... You know what? No. Let's do the trials first. I haven't done the trials. Let me do the trials. Maybe I'll see if I will choose between Dialine or or Asura. Press in second. Okay.
Dial 1 for complaints. Dial 2 for a chat. If you spot an ethereal, shout for help.
Alright then. What kind of a backstep is that? I just realized her backstep. Positive reviews. Okay. We need reviews. Ooh.
Bye-bye, suckers.
Nice. So that's how she works. Now I get it. I get the feeling that she might actually be far better than Banyue. That's why...
Forward. Turn around. Smash them. I'll back you up.
Hello, visitors. Welcome to stream.
For complaints? Too late for that.
Easy target, Starlight! Shine bright!
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Forward. Premium support. Gotta run. Smash them.
Yeah, I genuinely believe that Dialine actually is very powerful. How's it going? It's going well, my friend. It's going very well. I've had my vocal lessons yet again today. And overall, it seems that, things are falling into place slowly. How about you? How have you been? Man, I forgot how badass Hugo is.
Freeze all evil!
That's been good. Just farming Limbus Mirror Dungeon. Nice. Maybe I need to pull for Hugo instead.
Prostrate yourself before the abyss! Scram before I get angry.
Nice.
I'll eliminate any obstacle. I'll write the ending to your nightmare.
Badass. I'm trying to hard clear Canto 7 because I need to grind faster. Well, I understand that. We do need to actually, you know, farm as much as possible. It was good that we got actually the compensation tonight. Soon enough, I'll have enough for another temple myself. Man, I have a hiccup again. God damn it. I always have a hiccup when I start streaming because I talk a lot. Dialing is really good, but Hugo, man... Okay, wait a minute. Let me see what teams are they good at. ZZZ, Dialing. Building teams, there we go. Okay, what kind of teams is she good for? What is she used for? Really good for Evelyn and Astra. Fuck that, she's replacing... Man, I hate the fact that she's basically replacing... Oh, so I do not need her. I genuinely do not need her. She's replacing... Crap. She's replacing Lighter, moi, and she's also replacing... Jufufu. I don't want her to do that. I do not want her to do that. I literally do not want to do that. Wait a minute, let me check. Yeah, she as a matter of fact replacing Ju Fufu and Lighter. Fuck that, I do not need her. She's useless to me. Not Light, Light Air from ZZZ. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, shit, yeah. I see now. Yeah. It does in fact replaces everyone. Okay, so who does my boy over here? Who does my boy over here is good for? Oh, you're right. There was a maintenance for a new state's continue faction for difficult fights in Limbus. I have 12k in Lunacin savings. Man. Good God. Nice. Alright. Who does Hugo is good for? Do I want to get Hugo? Is he really useful to me? Ooh, Hugo, Lycaon, and Lighter are really good as a Hugo double stun team. I see. So he unlocks basically a team which I didn't anticipate before. And who does... who does Ellen actually good for? The Ellen premium team is Lighter, Astra, and Ellen herself. With a Night Boo as a Bang Boo. Interesting. God damn. Interesting. It could work either way. I could get Hugo or I could get Ellen. I get the feeling that if I waste everything on Hugo, I will not have enough to farm Ellen. How much do I have? Yeah, only 44. Yeah, okay, I choose Ellen. My friends have been trying to get me to pull. No, don't listen to them, man. Do not listen to them. Pull on what you want to pull, because when the day comes where you will gonna want to pull for who you want to pull, you're not gonna have enough. So far better for you to actually pull for who you want to pull. Get me? You'll be broke. I will definitely be broke if I try to pull for 2 characters, so I will focus on pulling only one. Ellen is the one I want, so I have her outfit and I don't have her. Can you believe that, man? I have her outfit and I do not have the actual character for the outfit. Look at that.
This weather's perfect for a little.
She's locked, as you can see. And I have actually bought the fucking outfit.
Take this class?
I have bought the second outfit and I don't have the character for it.
No.
Good luck in getting her. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Okay, let me see now. I really need to continue with the story. I really need to focus. I really need to get through everything. There we go. Start tracking that. Let's go.
Welcome in. Hot and fresh buns straight out of the steamer.
Scattered files. What is this? Final eviction. Eviction? Oh my god. The atmosphere here somehow doesn't seem very friendly.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tops's new business plans don't wait.
Arrogant woman. Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know who's the villain.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations, and now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you. When we clear your place, it won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You bunch of bandits!
The arrogant woman leaves.
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
All right, I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Did you know that Simple Zone 7 for Limbus begins very soon? Yeah, I was told. With the change of the year, correct?
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
December 31st with January 1st. Yeah.
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the tome went. My ancestral home, where I kept my entire collection, is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions.
Okay, you don't have to be so rude, man. Wait a minute. I still want to figure out who's this actress.
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
It's clicking so hard, and yet I cannot put my finger on it. Who's this voice actress, and who is she voiced? I remember her voice from a recent game I played. It was either Zenless Zone Zero or Genshin. I cannot remember.
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
Fuck. Can't remember.
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Fuck. Okay, I'll keep thinking about it.
Go away, all of you!
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Wow. Oh, hey, Banyue. What's up? Oh, shit, that's right. Some voice lines are not voiced because they made immediate changes right before the patch released. Talk about bad timing. Bargainer Biao's pretty beside himself with anger. Doubt he's in the mood to answer any of our questions. Maybe let me try talking to him alone. First to help him calm down. It might take a bit longer, so I apologize for making everyone wait.
Oh, last just at another crossroads in life? What a coincidence running into you here!
I don't know anything about Zenless, but Yi Shangguang is cute. Yeah, literally, look, she hasn't even released yet. It's the first patch. She was revealed in the previous patch. She is in the first patch, you know, active as a story character. And everyone is basically over their minds for her, or head over heels for her. Like, damn. I'm not any better, but anyway.
Dylan, what are you doing here?
Me? I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases.
The same with you. I can't remember yours either. I just think she's cute, that's all. Oh, yeah. Well, fair.
And besides, if you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out. It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal.
Oh, sounds pretty intense.
Huh? What's with the long faces? What happened?
You briefly tell Dylan about what's happened.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
What?
Goddamn.
How can she be so casual about this?
The way he's that. What?
What?
Everyone is still exchanging glances by the time Dylan quickly returns, waving something in her hands. Alright, it's done. This bargainer Biao is quite an interesting fellow. He couldn't possibly bear parting without one-of-a-kind book, so instead he gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness has made things quite convenient for us. Ooh, cryptic ancient tome. A heavily worn and mysterious ancient tome with pages stuck together from moisture damage. Its edges are tattered, inner page is torn, making many crucial sections hard to decipher. From what's just barely legible, the tome appears to document unverified legends about arrays related to absorbing miasma and suppressing evil. How did you...
Dylan, how did you manage to get that out of him?
Yeah, Dylan. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
Or stole it.
How did I do that?
Exactly what I did, it will remain a secret. But look, I solved this big trouble for you. You got what you wanted and even managed to save his house in the process.
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
Shit, I have it. I almost know who voiced it, who she voiced.
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
Me, I can't remember. I can't remember for either of them.
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
He's voicing someone small. A character who's high-pitched like a... who has a high-pitched voice because he's very small. Even if I remember who they are, I can't remember what... I would definitely not remember their names. Give me a moment. I so badly want to remember. Again. Tell me again.
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
Damn it. No, for a fact she voiced someone I... I'll keep thinking.
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
We didn't realize how much we've been relying on you. How can we repay you?
Alright, just scan here to submit a tip.
The fuck?
I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I'd cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person. What I actually want is, whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise... Anyway, do we have a deal?
Deal?
Thank you, Dylan. You're so kind.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
Yes, I'm still trying to think about I'm still trying to think who it is. Breaks window high, opens the door and leaves. Oh, come on, come back! Did you really just drop by to break the window again? Hello, Luz, how have you been? I can't remember who she is. Like I always do. Yeah, okay. Just finished the draft on my drawing and I was taking a quick break. I see. I can't remember, man. I can't remember. Why can I not remember? This is bullshit. Whatever.
No. Even if you have other motives, your help before and today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times feels like you see right through everything.
Yeah, exactly. All right, let's set that aside for now and figure out our next move. Bargainer Biao said this tome is extraordinary. He talks about divine purification as some kind of ancient array that can absorb miasma and suppress evil spirits. Whether it's actually worked or not, well, that's another story. Hearing this, Xiao Guang perks up. This is a matter of utmost importance, and now that we have the tome, let's head back to Subian Temple and discuss it there. Xiao Guang seems to have just remembered something. Should I ask now or wait until we're alone?
Senior Xiaoguan, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know something about it.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Oh.
Sorry. I didn't mean to bring up something so heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love? Besides, Mom and Dad were a source of pride for both my brother and me. They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers.
Man, sorry, I have been trying this entire time to work a little bit with YouTube Studio. For some fucking reason, they did an update where they had just made the... Look at this shit. Just look at it. Look at it, because I can't help it. So, you see, this is basically YouTube Studio for the stream, okay? So, basically, down here, there was the analytics, and over here, it was basically... there was a smaller window of you actually seeing the stream in playback, and also on the right, seeing the, you know, basically the... you know, the know-how, basically, of the stream. Now, for some reason, they moved this from here. They put it down here for some fucking reason. And now I can only see the analytics or the know-how. I cannot see both of them at the same time. And this actually irritates the shit out of me. Just make the thing small again and let me have this up here. Motherfucker. Only smart moves YouTube is doing lately. It seems like someone wants to keep his job, so he's actually trying to, you know, fix quote-unquote things. And that's not the only thing they have done lately. They have changed the you know, the, how do you call it? The marks over here. You see the play buttons and all that. They actually changed it on normal, you know, on normal, you know, videos. They have changed the fact that you cannot see usernames anymore. You just see the fucking, you know, at. You can just see what people have put on their, you know, on their, basically on their, you know, on their address channel or whatever you want to call it. Oh, man, I'm so irritated. Sorry, this isn't the goal of the stream, but god damn it, why can you not keep things simple? Why do you have to go and fix things that were never broken to begin with? Oh man, we live in dark times. Anyway.
Later, they came to Wi-Fi, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mines suffer. So, they decided to stay and help. With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much, just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. They must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma, never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
No.
Your parents, did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes. It was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Banyue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunquei Summit.
At that time, I heard that Yankee Summit was taking in orphans. Since I was leading a ruthless life, entrusting the important task of caring for 2 children to Yishu and Shifu was the safer choice.
Banyue Shifu, did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I'm deeply grateful for your care, Banyue Shifu. Wise, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares? After our parents passed, and before we went to Yankee Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma.
Banyue Shifu?
After we settled at Yankee Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side, those nightmares gradually subsided.
Could it be that coming back to Weifei has brought those nightmares back?
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing sleep. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
At those words, both Yisheng Guang and Banyue fell silent. Break the silence. Actually keeping silent. Dwelling on the past is getting too heavy. It's getting late. Let's get back and discuss our next step.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little. What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Xiao Guang and the others gradually fade from view, and Banyue lingers. It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths. Seemingly casual words, yet the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
Please. Please. Our 2 children are still so young.
Oh no. Oh no, it's him. You can see the balls. You can see the balls.
I wish I could see them grow up and not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
Hand reaches out from behind, pulling Banyue back from his silence into the present.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Oh wow. Wow. Is Banyue really a monster? By the way, I will forget to actually buy everything from here if I don't buy it now. Ooh, we can buy the... Ooh. There are quite a few things to buy. Ooh, I can buy the sunglasses. Very splendid sunglasses. Okay, and the... Let me see. No, these ones are not useful. I do want these glasses though. There we go. Time to wear my glasses. Time to wear my glasses. Excellent. Now I look like a true mafia boss. Wow. Look at the raise on this guy. Get a load of this guy, motherfucker. He's on the unspoken raise over here. You look like Marsault. My Marsault. Look up thumb cap of Marsault. I see. I do think I remember that, you know, that ID. Yes, he does kind of look like Marsault. Existence transcends mortal measure, standing with the divine, or perhaps in ancient times there were sages who could communicate with the divine, observing the celestial changes. They knew miasma would emerge during the peak of celestial. They built this array, gathering and purifying the miasma to restore the world to. With the array complete and tough, the evil is subdued. Yet to summon desire to a power, array at core, healing sacrifices they keep. It sincerely death. Though we leave this method, if descends, the consequences are unpredictable. After reading the cryptic tome, everyone puts together all the information so far.
Aside from the sections that are too damaged to read, we can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome. This array is closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the creator.
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator doesn't exactly seem the merciful type.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, you lived there before. Do you remember anything about it?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more. If only I had talked with my brother more.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back empty-handed. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Wait, going in aimlessly right now is like trying to find a needle in a haystack.
Xiaoguang, among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
So you think we should reach out to the people from back then about the array? Makes sense. I was too young to remember, but maybe someone else still does.
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunkuei Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world has become even more limited.
Master, I've located a list of survivors from the old mining site. Most of them have settled in the Silum Bay area. Okay. Don't worry, some survivors from the miasma outbreak are now settled in Silum Bay. They might have some information about the array. Silum Bay, I'm pretty familiar with the area. It's crowded and full of all kinds of people. Asking around one by one could take forever. Why don't we split up so we can cover more ground? No time to waste. I'll go on ahead. Join me when you're all set. Sounds good to me. Using the addresses Fairy found, everyone sets off in different directions. Alright then. What did we found, gang? Things have changed so much. Back when my brother and I had to stay here, this place was just a haphazard mess of makeshift shelters. Now it feels like a proper settlement. This past fades like dust. It's been years since you faced your past. Yeah, Niguan and the others got here before us, so they must have gone down already, right? Somehow, now that I'm here, I'm feeling kinda nervous. Hey, doesn't that miner up ahead look kinda familiar? Let's look. Melodious music from the radio. Let's find out what the song is about. Thanks to Shifu's things, I can now make out the words Yunkuei Summit from the Wi-Fi dialect. Thanks to the seniors, the rest of the words I know are just kinda rude. So it's still hard to piece together the story from the radio. All I know is that it seems to be related to Yunkuei Summit. You listen closely to it for a while. It sounds regretful. Okay. Two guys, the ones who saved me. Oh, it's you. Much better. Thanks to you, how have you been? Perhaps I asked. Much better. Thanks to you and your friends, I was just thinking about how to thank you all, and here you are. Don't worry about it, we were simply doing what was right. We're just glad to see you're safe and sound. But we're here today to ask about something, if you don't mind. Ask away. If I know anything about it, I'll tell you everything. Not beating around the bush. Okay, ask about the array. Arrays, divine deities. What is? Why is it always? My old man mentioned it once. Over the past few decades, outsiders would show up every now and then, and some would just move up into the staff family quarters and kept sneaking deeper into the mining area. They were always asking the old-timers at the mine about stuff from way back when. Seems like they are digging for info about some mystical arrays or whatever. Did they find anything? I just remember there was this guy who spoke real nice and a woman who was always smiling. They even helped treat my old man's illness. They were good people. Once they even said something about making progress on whatever they were doing. And then, well, then everyone went south, didn't it? Everything went south, didn't it? All those things they tried probably didn't work out. If it had worked, maybe that disaster wouldn't have happened. If they really was such a deity, people wouldn't have died and families wouldn't have been torn apart. Besides the array, do you perhaps remember any other details around the time of the incident 10 years ago? Any detail would help. Other details. There is something I remembered recently. Last time I went into the hollow, I just wanted to check out my old place. I got stuck before I could make it there, but I did spot these really nice looking white flowers blooming all over. Nice looking white flowers? Yeah, folks have been saying those white flowers are a good sign that the miasma is receding. Come to think of it, I vaguely remember seeing something similar in the mine shafts where my folks worked. I cannot read anymore. Back when we lived in the mining district 10 years ago. The area around those white flowers was clean too. No trace of miasma in sight. Back then, I thought it was fun to hide next to those white flowers whenever I got into trouble with my folks. It felt oddly comforting. That's pretty much all there is to it. After that, the miasma outbreak happened and we couldn't even go home anymore. Not many survived. Some moved far away, others relocated here, and well, as time passed, we just lost touch. Come to think of it, it's quite a coincidence. Recently, besides you, well, you are my saviors, so I might as well be honest. Someone else asked me about that array stuff too. It was this young man who even gave me a fat stack of hush money, telling me not to breathe a word of this to anyone else. Said something about how this info was tied to some dangerous stuff and they wouldn't let more people get caught up in it. Could be Senior Yi. What did he look like? Did he have brown hair, wear glasses, and was dressed in Youngway summer training attire? No, he was nothing like that. He was tall, slim man, in black clothes with black hair. There was this certain aura about him. He spoke politely and was quite generous too. If you hadn't saved me, I would have kept my lips sealed about him. So it wasn't. Don't feel down. We still made good progress on this trip. Let's check some other places and see what we can find. All right. Just then, Ning Guang's somewhat anxious voice comes from not far away. Is Ning Yuan being held by someone? Let's go check it out. All right. I have important matters to attend to. Please stop pestering. It's not the old man, it's the kid. I have important matters to attend to. Please stop pestering me. Hey there, don't leave, friend. I just said I see darkness clouding your vision. There is some terrible malignance locked between those brows of yours. If this great master's calculations are correct, you must have lost a close family member. This weighs heavily on your heart, and if left unresolved, great misfortune may befall upon you. Luckily, you've met me. For just 5,000 dennies. What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here! The fortune teller looks embarrassed, but quickly locks eyes with Xiao Guang, as if finding a new target. Hey there, young lady. You have a most spiritual aura. Come, let me read your fortune. We can work out a good price. It's fate that we've met. This is terrible. A terrible omen. The stars have fallen. The moon is broken. Your path is fraught with peril. barely a glimmer of light to be seen in the dark. My lady, you may face a great calamity soon. To overcome this tribulation, you need... What nonsense. This acting seems needs some work. So now you want us to pay to break the curse? Mister, while I'm not great at divination myself, I have a master who's an expert. Khan is in the north, Lee is in the south. I'm sorry, but your compass is wrong. Wow. The positions of the Dewey and Sun trigrams, they are not quite right either. We've got other matters to attend to, so we'll take our leave now. Why do I keep running into tough nuts and experts these days? That guy the other day saw right through me too. Even little girls aren't so easy to fool anymore. This gig's getting harder and harder to pull off. The fortune teller grows frustrated with embarrassment, recalling that tall, dignified young man in black from the other day. Ah, of course it's him. Young man, your face speaks of noble fortune, but I see a hint of worry between your brows. Let this great master read the fortune I've laid out for you. Hey, don't mess with that. Keep your hands off. Hands off, I say. Victory at all costs. Chief always said divination was my worst subject, too restless and unfocused to get accurate readings. But this time I choose to trust my divination. If no word comes, when that wretched creature appears, I will give it my all. Okay. Okay then. Wow. Why is everyone staring at Banyue Sifu? The atmosphere is getting weirder and weirder. Okay then. So just going back first. Yeah. Right now, I actually want to look around some more to see if there is anyone else my brother and I used to know. Why don't you head back first? Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Xiao Guang is so focused on finding her brother that she hasn't even noticed this strange atmosphere. Head back with Banyue Sifu first then. Very well. Is she around? No? Okay, then I'm booking it. Ningguan? I ran away in a half back then, just because you made that seaweed mung bean soup too salty. After all these years, I never got a chance to taste that soup again. Oh. Oh. I don't see anyone else. I don't see Xiao Guang in it either, anywhere. So, very well then. Look, it's really that heap of scrap. Wow, shit, damn, way to call it clanker. Aishu. Aishu must have been blind back then, bringing that thing back from the hollow and treating it like a person. Aishu treated it with such kindness, and look at how he repaid her. Just standing by and watching her die. No wonder they said it was a killing machine before. That thing's got no heart. Yeah, I mean, it didn't even that forbidden fruit test or... Poor Aishu saved such a thing and brought it back, and now she's gone, and her only brother, no one's heard from him in years. What on earth is this? Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable, beyond any dispute. Their resentment, their boundless hatred, it is the karma I deserve. I must bear it. One day I shall explain it all to you. You return to Shiban Temple with Banyue. Who did you murder? Banyue Sifu, about what just happened. My apologies. My unannounced visit disturbed others. The blame is mine. Please don't let it trouble you. If those words can ease even a bit of their pain, then it's a burden I should bear. He seems to have a past that's hard to talk about. I understand. I won't ask further, but if you ever want to talk about it, I'll always be there to listen. Thank you. Banyue gives you a grateful look while staying silent. Soon the others return. Everyone gathers to share what they have found.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that keeps being mentioned, some of the survivors also remember it. Seems like the array really does exist.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not, we need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Agreed.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leads brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
Well, time to go then. Should we head out now? Yep. What else can I have?
Whatever you seek, I will devote myself wholeheartedly.
Balls. Just balls. Okay, Lucia could also join.
How about we're going now? No problem, on my way.
All right. Oh, hey, look who's joining us.
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site's residential area.
Got one for complaint. Got two for a chat. Customer service follow-up. Spot an ethereal. Shout for help.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra.
Hatred!
Oh, finally got it right. Looks like our Xiao Guang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
The next part should be stellar circulation? No, wait. It's... Huh? That's strange.
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again. My mind just can't quite keep up.
I genuinely have no idea what just happened because I annihilated the other enemies before hearing the dialogue.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secrets hidden in that place aren't going anywhere. If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's keep moving.
Yeah, okay, keep lying. Okay. Come on now. There we go.
We're getting close. There appears to be a barricade ahead.
I love how everyone has a unique dash forward and a dash backwards.
switching to business mode.
I'm on it.
Paths blocked again? Now I kinda understand those customer complaints that keep holding up the line. 1,000 visions!
Crumble! Wait! Crumble! Continue!
Pretty cool, huh? Forward!
Annihilate!
An obstacle is blocking the bridge. Just like last time, I find a Minecraft nearby, then use this integration to detonate the flammable ore inside it and blow up the obstacle.
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
Yeah. These Minecraft tracks look more complex than last time. Looks like we'll need to switch the tracks twice to get the Minecraft on the
control
obstacle.
panel over there.
Yeah, I know.
Now we can head back and try operating the minecart. Hard to believe it still works after all these years.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
There's enough.
Alright. Xiaoguang, why so quiet?
This bridge. I'll take a closer look once the rubble is cleared.
All right.
Wise, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long, like it went on forever, and it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling, like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure, tall and steady, holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring, but also cold. The figure ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Is that so?
Was it Banyue?
Let's keep going. We'll cross this bridge with you, together, to the other side.
All right.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
Special?
Wish they'd fall someday and put an end to every creature that gets in our way. Showtime's not over yet!
Tremble!
Balls. Oh, the flowers.
There are even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
Pretty, right? Intercept! Seal! Free! I'll back you up!
Not this ball, I'm scared! Against all odds!
Damn. There seem to be more white flowers here compared to everything everywhere else we've been through.
Those stone lion statues over there. They're completely different from how I remember them. This place used to be so lively.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much. The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
It feels so empty and desolate.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That's probably for the best. Everyone should take a look around. Banyue, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned? Banyue?
Banyue remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
The surface of the stone lion statue is covered in cracks. As Banyue gazes at its base, a stream of past memories flickers deep within his core. Viscous substance detected. Risk assessment 0%. Composition analysis fructose plant fiber. Metal fingers sink into the orange-red pulp. Frosting sticking to the mechanical joints. Tactile feedback. Contact with soft object. Classification human gift.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Oh. Happy times. And also you can see her father back. Oh man. That's bad. That's bad.
Whoa, Mom! I can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
A pale wildflower is suddenly wedged into the joints of the mechanical arm. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. It's the heat from a human palm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Abnormal cold temperature fluctuations. Purged unit type 0 command suppress miasma at all costs. Overridden. Banyue core emotion module permanently activated. Mission name Rebirth. What did you do, man? What did you do? Oh no. Okay then.
connected with a gold star crest.
The ethereals around here have been pretty much cleared out. I think I'll take a walk by myself, see if I can find anything. Let's split up and do some investigating. Indeed, proceed with caution. Alright. Oh, I don't get to play as everyone else now. I get to play as Wise. Anything interesting up here? Nah? Okay then. Tightly closed door. Oh no. This way of descent, this way of descent that you speak of, from your words, it sounds like not just anyone can pave it. Silhouette, see you on. Of course, only the devout one who completely surrendered his body and soul, anchoring themselves solely to the supreme will, can sense the presence and evoke their descent. Hiccup again, excuse me. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I helped you locate the array, so you should give me more concrete details. I've already said when the creator descends, only I can determine where they will appear. This is my sacred honor and also a boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow in my footsteps. Even if someone were to tail us here like rats, trying to watch us in greed, it would all be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Better face who you really are, Yi Shiyuan. Just remember this, everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose, perhaps they can all become the nourishment that feeds the new order. The illusion ends here. Damn. That was a vision of my brother and Sarah. This kind of thing has happened before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from my asthma and recreating these scenes from the past, but I'm not sure how it works or how accurate they are. If this is a recreation of the past, judging by where the vision appeared and what they said, the array is most likely somewhere beyond that door. The way my brother spoke and that feeling of briefly touching the past, what we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. And the thing he said, I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There is no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst case scenario. My brother must have had other motives, just like we suspected. Will you trust me on this? I trust you. I trust Senior Yi too. Yeah, I trust your judgment, Xiao Guang. And I trust Senior Yi too. If we keep following their trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent a word back yet. Yeah, they were through this door. This door. Xiao Guang pushed the door, but it wouldn't budge. It seems to be locked.
It seems to be locked.
Oh, you have a voice?
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
And you remember that?
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much.
Convenient.
Yet the moment I got here, some memories just came back on their own. If we walk a bit further back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now. How I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
We know now that my brother and Sarah went beyond this door, but I don't want to break it or anything. Around its I don't want to break it or anything around it unless it's absolutely necessary.
Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember.
When we regroup, if I still can't remember how to open it, then we can consider other ways to get through, right? Okay? Respect Xiaoguang wish to protect her childhood home. I'll check the other places first.
Alright, I'll check other places first. Stay safe and don't push yourself too hard.
Alright. Anything? This place brings back some childhood memories. The sunlit wall over there. Mom used to say that the part of the wall warmed by the sun was the coziest heater in the winter. One time I secretly buried my brother's clothes over there, hoping to warm them in the sun as a surprise for him. But I buried them so well that I couldn't even find them myself and ended up crying. You were really mischievous as a kid. Yeah, luckily Dad was there. He had a natural knack for finding things. He said the sunlight had hit the brick when I hid the clothes. And you remember the location for me. Unfortunately, the clothes were already ruined when we dug them up. Mom and Dad just laughed, and my brother didn't blame me either. There I was, covered in dirt, bawling my eyes out like the little troublemaker I was. There used to be this big open space there. On hot days, the miners would set out long benches, sit together and chat until evening. The adults would fan themselves and talk while the children run around chasing fireflies. Mom worried we'd run too far, so she taught me and my brother a simple little technique to make the fireflies form a trail of light. It wasn't anything powerful, just fun. It was like painting with light. I can almost still hear it. The blind old lady upstairs calling her family to come in for dinner, and the sound of the miners' lamps tapping on the steps as they returned from war. Such warm memories. Yeah, they fought so hard to protect this place, to make it warm and welcoming, even if it was all later consumed by the miasma. I see. Okay then.
Go on. Hate. The monster who stood by and let death through.
Excuse me?
It's so quiet here, it's giving me the creeps. Dylan, have you found anything?
Nice pictures we gather.
Quiet.
Oh my god, it almost clicked. With the quiet, it almost clicked.
Quiet.
Come on! I had it! Come on, it was right in the tip of my lips.
Quiet. Quiet.
Crap, it slipped by me again.
I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside.
It's so cold, it's so close.
I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside.
It slips me by again.
If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Ellen's calm expression shifts, replaced by a complex gaze, blending concentration with a strange sense of understanding. She hesitates for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Mercy, perhaps?
Thankful towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Yeah, you're smart. Yeah, you should have. Yeah.
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release. Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering.
Yeah, mercy killing.
Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself, can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
The swing comes to a stop and Dylan seems lost in thought. It's over right there, come on! What's wrong? I want to chat more with you. If you got any questions for me, now's your chance to ask. Abilities? You noticed, didn't you? In the hall I could indeed hear voices left behind by the dying. This is my power and a tool to achieve my goals as a campus judge, to uncover the truth. Judge? Looks like the Senior Zhao hasn't properly introduced us yet. Since the famous Phaethon is now considered an ally of Krampus, I guess there is no harm in telling you. Where the branches fall, judgment awaits. We are the core members of Krampus, with the talent and authority of auditing and judgment. Sounds pretty badass. Harsh, sounds harsh. But don't think of us as some rigid uniform organization. We're way more interesting than that. In Krampus, as long as one edges their duty to their mission into the bones, every judge can wield their own unique gauge. The same mission can play out completely differently in the hands of different judges. The way it's interpreted, the standards of execution, the focus of evaluation, everything varies based on the gauge we hold in our hearts. Pretty cool, right? Way more fun than just following orders like a robot, and much more dangerous. Truth is my only gauge. In your opinion, which is more trustworthy? The words of someone standing alive before you who can talk endlessly? Hiccup again, or the final confessions of those teetering at death's edge, which is closer to the truth? Depends. But for me, everything in my past has proven that the promises of the living are cheap, while the curses of the dead are all too real. Perhaps it's only when we plummet completely into nihility, when there is nothing left to grasp, that we truly shed all our masks, calculations, and the lies born from our survival instincts. In that moment near death, what's revealed is often the most primal truth that a person can no longer twist or sugarcoat for themselves. Those sounds, though faint, broken and thick with a stench of bloody foam, they're like the clearest dewdrops on a spider's web, revealing carefully concealed patterns. Looking at it the other way, the cunning living person's every move, every word is like a carefully woven web, making it impossible to see clearly. So, Roxy, sometimes it's worth paying attention to echoes from the past. When the time comes to repay those depths of deceit, will you stand by my side? After all, I really don't want to be your enemy. I feel like there's more to this than you let on. Now's not the time to reveal everything, but what I can tell you, Prox, is that I'm not your enemy. Before we piece together the full truth ourselves, there is nothing wrong with indulging in a moment of peace. Alright, Q&A over. Go check out the other places. Well, actually, I wanna see something more. Motives. You noticed, didn't you? In the hall I could indeed hear voices. Oh, okay. Judge. Sounds pretty badass. But don't think of us as some rigid uniform union, okay? Okay, it's the same answer. Oh, come on now. Depends on the situation. What are you gonna judge this time? Now's not the time to reveal everything. I'm not your enemy. Okay. See you later, dial-in. Ominous ruins. A corner with a strange vibe. Some of the building ruins and wall sections are unusually smooth, unlike natural breaks. The scratches look more like they were carved by some kind of sharp winged teeth. Are there any winged monsters around here? Winged monsters?
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins. It's you.
Banyue Shifu, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
Is it that weird voice Dylan mentioned? If it's back again, then is there something off about this place?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction.
Strange with white flowers, weird voices, something's definitely off in this hollow. Xiao Guang and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah and Senior Yi heading deeper inside. If our guess is right, the array they were looking for should be that same direction. In that case, it's too dangerous to just rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, when we then regroup before deciding our next move. Alright. Memory. Why is there still no response? If it comes to that point, then I'll have no choice but to... Another illusion. Senior Yi seems to be secretly waiting for something.
Let's return to the central area up ahead and regroup with everyone.
We are too fast for little Guang over here. Guang, excuse me. Oh. A place once filled with children's laughter and joy, now covered by a thick layer of dust. Even after being abandoned for years and ravaged by its disaster, you still clearly feel the dedication of its original designers. Every inch of this small area was carefully planned out just to carve out a little playground for the next generation amidst this harshly mining district life. It stubbornly resists being forgotten, announcing to the world that people once strived so hard to put down roots and live here, infusing joy and hope into their ordinary days. Alright then. What the? Oh, flying enemy. Fuck? A Valkyrie?
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on Dylan and Banyue Shifu?
This gross feeling like I'm being watched. It's all too familiar. Smash them! Dreams!
Make the earth tremble! I stand unyielding! I stand unyielding!
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious aura. Let me get... That attack's dangerous. Don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little students.
Wow. What's up with the hostility, little lady?
Don't take another step!
The hunt begins!
Break! So stubborn.
This stage is not over yet! Huh? Got one for complaints! Huh? Spot an ethereal! Shout for help! Woo! Premium support!
End this hatred! Tremble!
Ether Curse!
Break!
Nice finale. After sacrifices are defeated.
The creators call.
The miasma's getting thicker. Be careful.
Enough sneaking around! Show yourself! Don't forget, who once chased after its illusion. But it's more devastating than the right lie.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Ah, don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dialin.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square. Everybody's happy. The heavens have already made their choice.
Damn.
It is you, unlucky girl.
Oh, wow. Ah, damn.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
I just wanted to live! Why?
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late! All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You were already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
That trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
I should have evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives? Those scamming bastards! And that old wretch who made us draw lots. They'll pay for this with their lives!
Draw lots. Scamming.
think. Figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to dial out the phone. That medium and those people from the outside, they are lying.
How could this happen? Where's that witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help!
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine? Oh, it was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead, but who could have known?
Wow.
Dylan! Dylan!
Dylan.
Dylan! Dylan!
I think it's glitched. Wait a minute.
Dylan!
Dylan.
Dylan! Dylan!
Yeah, whatever. Are you okay? I kept calling your name, but you wouldn't respond. What happened?
I'm fine. I fell into their trap. I got careless.
Wow. They had already died before she actually got to them.
Dylan, Banyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, trying to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Banyue? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
Oh no.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array and Yashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it.
I really want to keep following my brother's trail, but...
This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the elders know Lumian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Okay, Xiaoguang's right.
Xiaoguang has a point. The miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, it's starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
Nah, I'll stay. Could you imagine? Banyue takes one last look at the sealed gate and nods. Ah, okay. Okay then. After returning to Suiban Temple, Xiaoguang tells the mystics there what's going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunquei Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. everyone. It was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd find something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
But please trust me. Though I don't have evidence to prove it, my brother must have a reason for covering his tracks and for being seen alongside Sarah. I know he wouldn't betray us.
We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiaoguang, Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can.
What important?
Until then, the decision rests with her.
She very well might be saving the world from the other side of New Eridu, because fuck me, there is nothing else more important at this this moment.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiaoguang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation.
Hello,
before
Registeel.
Shifu arrives.
Welcome to stream. His voice is acting done, and it's me, Registeel. No, there are still, they will not actually, there are gaps in the, in the voice acting, unfortunately. They couldn't get it on this patch, so they will probably get it on the next one. But by then, we will already have gone through the entire story in order to catch up with the next immediately.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiaoguang, for now, you should remain here at Suibian Temple. Junior Wise, please stay with her.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yishuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
What? But...
Nah, I know.
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, alright?
With that, fuck me, Jingguan, whatever, leaves together with the other disciples. Xiaoguang is left standing there, hands clasped tightly together, her expression clouded with helplessness.
It's always like this.
Yep. Yushin Shifu was worried about my safety. I understand, I've always understood. Shifu cares for me deeply. Even with Shifu's personally crafted seal on the sword case, he's constantly worried that the power of the Qingming sword might spiral out of control, worried that I might end up like her sister, High Preceptor Yi Jiang, whatever. But having to stay behind everyone, being kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I only wait, it's just, yeah, I beated it. Nice. With that gloomy look on your face, you hardly seem like the Yi Xiangguang I know. Being able to face any situation with composure, isn't that the kind of person you are? Xiaoguang, you're too tense. After everything that happened today, what you need most right now is to get some proper rest and recharge. Okay, let's get ready to receive tomorrow's news in tip-top shape. Sorry I've troubled everyone again. Let's all get some rest today. Okay. Oh yeah, I look so zesty with these glasses. I never use that word, but you know what? In this case, might as well use it. Haven't gone to bed yet? I just wanted to come see you again. It's alright, I was just feeling a bit down again, but after everyone's comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least those two illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from running around with me these past couple of days. Go get some rest. Sure. I was just feeling a bit down again, but after everyone's comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least those two... okay. I read that. After a long day, the bed seems to whisper, "Come, rest your mortal coil." That's what you're meant to do right now. What kind of creepy-ass bed says that? Like falling into clouds, gently sinking, surrounded by tenderness, you drift off into dreams. But under the cover of night, there are still those who remain awake in Phylum Heights. Of course, it's that bitch and that son of a bitch. Well, this is unexpected. You let that insignificant little pawn go free. Such mercy. Doesn't quite fit the image of someone hell-bent on revenge, ready to die alongside their nemesis. They're just an insignificant pawn. They have minimal intel, and their life or death won't affect the bigger picture. No need to cut off every loose end. On the path to meet the Creator, any impious noise may be thoroughly purified. Just like those traitors who once basked in divine grace yet harbored doubts, daring to commit blasphemy, they are now very quiet, utterly quiet. Oh, fuck you, Sarah. As for you, showing mercy to even a little pawn, how can I trust you won't go soft on Banyue at the crucial moment, or perhaps hesitate when it comes to your own ending? Whether you trust me or not means nothing to me. I've said it before, making Banyue pay in blood is my punishment for him, and the ending I've written for myself. You're sharing in the same punishment as him? How ironic. Don't tell me you're still clinging to that pathetic illusion of a master-disciple bond. Don't make me laugh. Okay. Cut the pointless brobbing, bitch. We're just using each other to get what we want. My decisions are none of your business. Don't get too hung up on your so-called god, puppet. Better pay attention to those you keep in your company. For your sake, you'd better pray your creator is really as omniscient as you claim. You mean Yi Xingyuan? His little schemes are insignificant. The creator has foreseen his fangs, and I shall be the final link to fulfill the creator's prophecy. Yi Xingyuan's very existence, his every choice, even those futile acts of defiance, all will be woven into the grand tapestry, becoming a distinctive stroke of color in this final masterpiece. Everything will return at journey's end. Alright then. The lingering warmth of conspiracy gradually dissipates in the morning light of Phylum Heights. A new day dawns upon Sribian Temple, still unaware of last night's undercurrents, carrying mysteries and looming threats. Since I'm awake, I should check on Xiao Guang's first. Is that Balion and Bolion bickering outside? Might as well check it out. Alright then. Schedule updated. Bolion, this is all your fault. You troublemaker setting this bad precedent. Hey, you dare slander me? What have I done? You dare slander me? What have I done wrong, pray tell? What kind of a voice is that? It must have been your sneaking down the mountain. You sneaking down the mountain, setting that rebellious example that made Master Xiao Guang hard to waver for adventure outside the mountain. What slander? How could you know about the passing of time in the mountains, or Master Xiao Guang's state of mind while you've been guarding Sribian Temple all these years? I know for sure this is about seeking one's true heart. Brother, I'm starving, brother. Give me some oats, brother. The oats. Just like the protagonist of that supreme manual I've been studying, swords ascending into the 9 heavens, even knowing the path is rough. It's the Bolion, sorry. Just like the protagonist of that supreme manual I've been studying, sword ascending the 9 heavens. Even knowing the path is rough, I shall forge ahead with both sword and heart. Such spirit, how similar it is to my own noble quest of braving the world outside the mountain, to pick my path and overcome tribulation. Both are acts of pure romance. How magnificent, how splendid. Have you forgotten what Master Xiao Guang carries? That seeming sword, a deadly weapon. That seeming sword, a deadly weapon that drinks memories and devours the 5 senses. Well, yes, I know. I humbly believe that only by tasting all the world's delicacies and witnessing all of life's and splendors can one achieve true enlightenment to resist the sword's side effects. limits. This is tempering one's sword heart through mortal experiences. Never used to talk like this before. How many cultivation web novels did you read? You're so cheesy. It's making my bamboo components get goosebumps. What do you know? This is called scholarly elegance. You weren't always so old-fashioned and long-winded. The two bamboo lock eyes, glaring at each other and puffed up with anger, neither willing to back down. Better not interrupt. I should go find Xiao Guang instead. Yeah, good idea. Goddamn. Xiao Guang stands alone silently, her red ribbon as striking as when she first awoke in the Shuibin temple. Only now she seems widened down by some unspoken thoughts. Called her senior.
Morning, Senior Xiao Guang.
Morning. Wait, why senior all of a sudden?
I was just thinking of when we first met. You really liked it when I called you Senior. Now that you don't have to keep your identity hidden, we might as well bring it back. It really suits you.
Alright. Junior Wise.
Present, Senior Xiao Guang.
A faint smile softens Xiao Guang's face. Before Yishun Sifu gets here, better keep Xiao Guang occupied, yeah.
I'd better keep Xiao Guang occupied and make sure she doesn't go off on her own until Yishun Sifu gets here.
The weather's really nice today. Wanna go for a walk with me? Come to think of it, I've never shown you around before. What a great topic. Oh, the weather's really nice.
Then I'll be counting on you as my guide.
Should we head out now? Need to prep anything? Earlier, when preparing the guest room for Xiao Guang, Bells apparently also prepared some casual clothes based on Fairy's lifestyle preference analysis report. Maybe I should persuade Xiao Guang to change it to them now. It might help lift her mood. Well, wanna change it to something casual? It might be a nice change of mood. Casual? Right now? After explaining to Xiao Guang, though she's a bit shy, she still nods gently and goes back to her room to change into the dress. Oh my god, not again. Oh my god, again, I'm getting flashbanged again. After changing clothes, Xiao Guang's eyes hold a mix of sweet awkwardness and a subtle hint of anticipation. Well, you look good in anything. Really? What a relief. I was worried it might seem too childish, not quite fitting for a senior. Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. You look super sweet and approachable now. Well, we can continue the date on another time. It's a good stopping point right here. Why do I wear these outfits? I'm not actually in well, okay, temp plot, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I cannot actually do something else, right? Yeah, I can basically travel everywhere. Yeah, basically I can travel still everywhere. Yeah. Okay, we're good. We're good. Well, excellent stopping point. Thank you all so much for dropping by. Thank you so much for being here. V, Reggie Steel, Lose. Sorry, I had a... my eyes played a trick on me for a second. V, Reggie Steel, and Lose, thank you so much for dropping by. I'll see you all next time. Have a good day. Stay safe. And get some rest. I'll see you all tomorrow with more Zenless Zone Zero. I really have to complete the story tomorrow because, well, I will not have any other day off for quite a while after that. Until next week, that is. Bye-bye. Later. See ya.